Africa is divided into 4 groups: North Africa, Western Africa, Eastern Africa, and Southern Africa, each with its own climate and geographic features.
One of the major geographic features of Africa is the Sahara Desert, which inhibits communication and makes travel very difficult, and also separates the people. The Sahara is the largest desert in the world. There is a limited amount of animals due to the small amount of rainfall and the little vegetation. The Sahara Desert is about 35 million square miles and is still expanding, affecting the nearby people. The dust storms in the Sahara make the climate and temperatures seem even more extreme.
Another geographic feature in Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the highest point in Africa. It has the elevation of 19,340 feet. The lowland slopes provide good farming for the people of Africa. A negative impact is that deforestation at the base of the mountain is limiting the water for local tribes. The climate change is causing the mountain glaciers to recede. This causes a lot of runoff down the mountain.
A third geographic feature is the Nile River, with annual floods that help with crops and agriculture. Along with being the longest river in the world, the Nile provides good irrigation and drinking water. It is located in the Nile Valley, which makes the temperatures cooler than the surrounding desert. The northeast trade winds also affect the climate.
The Victoria Falls is also an important geographic feature in Africa. It is over 1 mile wide and 355 feet high, which makes it a popular tourist spot. Because of the width of the waterfall, it creates a large barrier for travel of humans and animals and communication. The falls creates a wet climate almost all year round. The spray from the waterfall creates rain nearby, and during flood season, at the foot of the falls, there is a constant shower.
Lake Victoria is the largest lake in Africa and goes into 3 countries. Lake Victoria is also the main source of the Nile River. It impacts the people because there are many cities located near the shore of Lake Victoria and many ship routes too. Lake Victoria is located on the eastern side of Africa. The climate is affected because the water cools the air near the lake. It is surrounded by many important cities and locations. Throughout Africa there are various climates such as rainforests, grasslands, plateaus, and deserts that are affected by several geographic features. Looking at the various climates, you can tell that Africa is a continent of extremes. It is the second largest continent in the world. In Africa, the Sahara, Mount Kilimanjaro, the Nile, Victoria Falls, and Lake Victoria are all major geographic features that greatly impact the climate and people around them.